the assaults on staff, the assaults on the youth. There's no structure.
The Department of Youth Services is confirming some claims current and former Indian River employees have been making about the conditions there.
It definitely was wild. It was busy, overwhelming at times, very understaffed.
A lot of covering up stuff and not caring about the staff.
This is a story we've been covering closely for weeks, hearing from multiple employees as they express safety concerns they face daily at work. Now, tonight, we continue to follow through, hearing back from the Department of Youth Services. The department confirming at least 2 more youth on staff assaults since our first story aired earlier this month.
As of April 10th, the Indian River Juvenile Correctional Facility in Massillon has seen 20 youth on staff assaults. And since then, the Department of Youth Services says that number has increased, but the agency says it's handling it.
It's a question.
So are staff attacks normal at Indian River?
We've been digging into for years.
It is.
But the Department of Youth Services, the agency overseeing the Indian River Juvenile Correctional Facility, says, quote, "Our administration and staff continue to move forward with efforts to reduce violence and will continue to build on that." However, a handful of both current and former employees say youth on staff attacks happen nearly every day.
Why are we hiding this?
In a little less than 2 weeks, DYS confirms 3 youth on staff assaults have occurred, one causing hospitalization, whereas the other 2 reportedly left employees with minor injuries. On top of that, while DYS has yet to confirm further attacks, we've heard from sources that at least 2 more assaults happened this week.
You get assaulted, and then they will do an investigation and ask you what you could have done better to prevent yourself from getting assaulted.
The consensus among former and current employees I've talked to is the juvenile facility prioritizes the youth over staff safety. For instance, a current employee who wishes to remain anonymous describes a new door lock system where, quote, "Staff is now locked in the units while assaults are going on and we are not allowed to use a key." The staff member alleges the doors can only be opened from a control center and only one door can be opened at a time, saying it's, quote, "cutting down on staff being able to respond in emergency situations." DYS confirms this to be true, calling it an enhanced security protocol.
And you have to have leadership that makes them feel supported. The staff, if you don't have good staff there, then who's going to run it?
DYS reiterates in its statement to us that Indian River youth on staff assaults have seen a 31% drop from the last quarter of 2024 to quarter 1 of 2025. But those we've talked to with ties to the facility aren't buying it.
It's just a lot of covering up stuff and not caring about the staff.
DYS also confirms there was a disturbance among youth the weekend of April 13th. Now, the agency says those youth involved in that have been handled internally. We've, of course, requested more details and information regarding that, but have yet to hear back. We'll, of course, continue to follow through as this develops. For News 5, I'm Kaylee Olivas.
A teacher in Vermilion is facing multiple felony charges, including money laundering, illegal gambling, and corruption. According to the indictment, the Vermilion teacher is accused of helping to run unlicensed slot machines, illegal bingo, and money laundering through fake businesses. She is facing 23 charges. They are all from alleged criminal activity from August 2018 through November 2022. She is listed among co-defendants. The indictment claims they created a fake business operation to hide illegal gambling schemes, placing unlicensed slot machines in bars across Cuyahoga County. The indictment alleges they took the money and made from gambling and laundered it. Her first court appearance isn't scheduled until May in Cuyahoga County.